What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going for a ride in a 1965 Mustang. This one's got the 289 under the hood. And what I like to do is take them down the road and point out any kind of flaws. That way you know exactly what you get before you get here. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We also have financing and shipping available for you. And of course, when we get back from the test drive, I'll walk around this car in detail, check the trunk out, check the interior. We'll start the motor up and listen to it, and hopefully we'll have all the information you need. We sell cars all over the country: California, New York, Texas, and I can get them there at a fairly good rate. So hit subscribe, share, hit like. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look around the interior on this one, kind of check everything out. Looking over the dash, it's in good shape. The carpet in this one's a bit faded. We got seat belts today. Seats are in good shape. Back seat is in good shape as well as the package tray. Looking over the headliner, you do got a rip right here in the back. You can see it now that it adjusted. Let's go ahead and start her up. This one's 4-speed. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a game we like to play on the channel here. Before we do that, we'll check the blower motor, which is not working. Radio, it's not cutting on. Old school radio, super tuner. Wipers do work. It's showing 57,000 miles. It's hard to stand behind that since I don't have proof that the speedometer's always worked or it hasn't been rolled back. Looking across the gauges here, looks like our temp gauge is working. Amps is working. Coming over here, fuel gauge looks like it's working. Quarter tank, and the oil pressure's up. Let's try that horn out. Did you place your bets? Oh, I thought this one was gonna work. Give her some extra oomph there. Not working. All right, but it's not working, Pat. Let's hit the road and see what I can find. We'll see how she runs and drives. Got my seatbelt on. I've never actually driven this car before, so this is the first time I'll be taking you down the road. I do that on purpose, mainly so as soon as I see the flaws, I'll just tell you what they are. Because we don't work on cars here, we just buy and sell. Well, let's make sure we get her in reverse like we're supposed to. There we go. Clutch is letting out about halfway here. All right. Check in brakes before we get too far. Just manual drum. Speedometer is coming up on the dash. Car's got a little bit of slack in the steering. But it's not bad at all. And it's going straight as an arrow down the road. Taking all the fuel I'm throwing at her, and she's pulling pretty good. Good thing oil pressure's on the high side of the gauge right now. I'm gonna check in brakes again. Not too bad. I mean, they feel like manual brakes. That's what they're supposed to feel like there. You're supposed to give yourself time when you got manual brakes. lot of times in these classics, I never ride anybody anyways when I'm driving down the road, but I'll leave myself a couple car lengths. That way there's no accidents. I mean, why rush? Turn signals are popping up on both sides of the dash here. It's going into every gear like it should. Next thing that I'm going to be doing is some undercarriage shots. We're also going to drive by the camera, get a few outside shots that look kind of cool, you know, try to have some fun making these videos for you. And if you like them, hit subscribe, share. That does help me out. And I'll take all I can get. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next scene. Let's get these shots. Okay, so I guess while I'm doing the walk around, I'm gonna have to charge this because first time ever it died. Light's been awesome though. Definitely you want to see the gear that I use. That gear, not grounded. I was putting it in reverse. First, second, third, fourth, and then reverse over here. It was acting like it was locking out before. There it is. That's what that grind was though. I went from second to reverse there. Try to get all these gears in the video here. Seems like it's been shifting very well. Car's not overheating, engine temperature still the same, oil pressure still on the high side. Let's take off here. And the sun's just perfect right now. Blind the crap out of you. Coming on up the road here. She's very easy to drive. The suspension on this one's not too bad. It's pretty smooth. Got a little chirping noise coming from the seal, I think, on the window over there. Yep. Well, now that we got a little bit of an open road here, we put her in first. Ran out of road there. Back down in second. Alright, so right around the corner from the lot here, When we get back, what we're going to do is point out chips, scratches, and flaws on the walk around. Paint job is not in great shape on this one, so we're going to be checking it out, just so I don't miss anything. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com, and you should know everything about this car by the end of the video. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this. I'll see you in just a moment. All right, back at the car lot now. We're going to be walking around this Mustang, pointing out any kind of flaws I can find. Looking low, looking high, dents, scratches, rust, anything. Let's get started here. So I guess I'll start up here in the front. Look at the smile. You can see in the front end, it does have a lot of chips. The paint is in not that great a shape. Probably not going to go over every chip on this car, really. I'm just going to be mainly looking for rust and dents. So you can see on top of the fenders, you got a lot of scratches there. Your bumper's got some hazy chrome, old grill. No major dents up here though that I'm seeing. So coming on down the side, tires are in great shape up and over the fender. You got a nice little chip on the side there. Scratch here. Coming on down the lower portion. Lots of chips. I'm not seeing any major rust, just tons of chips. Any cracks in the paint. Got a little bit back here in the corner, that is a rust spot. Good tires all the way around the car, it seems like. A nice dent right here. Lots of rock chips in the back here. Almost looks like it was on a gravel road. Got a dent right there as well. Coming back to mid-section, there's that same dent. Got a lot of paint chips on this one. Chrome's pitted on the door handle. They're trying to load a car behind me. Having a hard time, aren't you? You got some bubbles popping up on the front here. Going over the top of the fender. Lots of chips. Seal around the front windshield's got a lot of cracks. It's dry rotted. Front windshield's got a nice scratch too. The rainbow effect there. Vent window's in good shape. Fitting on some of your trim. Got a nice ding right here. In the back there. Looking up over the roof. That's not as bad as the rest of the car. It's just kind of hazy looking. It's got a real hazy look to it. Back window's in decent shape. Trim looks good around the back. Some chips here. Nice scratch there. Missing some paint. Coming over the back end. Dual exhaust out the back. Chrome's got some pitting in it. Around your lights too. Jam's got a little bit of cracking going on. Some chips there. What's this? I don't know what all this is. It's like they put this down to protect it or something. It's wet. It has been raining a lot the last couple of days, so we're gonna have to let this dry out. Definitely leaking in the trunk. I see why, because this seal is as hard as the metal on the car. But yeah, you've got some water in the trunk, so we'll be getting it out. Looking up at your package tray. It looks decent. I don't know why they put all that in there. Up on this side, your jams. Looking around your trunk lid. Got the keys in the ignition. Let's go ahead and shut this trunk. Look how easy that is. Got some chips there. Spots here. Lots of paint blemishes on this car. Paint is very weak. Coming down this side, scratches. A whole lot of chips. Looks like they're rusting up a little bit. A little weak there on the metal. On the back side there. Coming up over. Little scratch. Spot there. Coming down this lower portion, you've got some cracks going on in the paint. A little bit of rust at the bottom of that door trying to pop through. Lots of scratches and chips. Same with up here in the front. Emblem looked like it was off a little bit. Right here in the front, you got some bare metal turning to rust. Up and over. Paint's weak. Same thing up here in the front, bare metal turning to rust. Get some paint on it. Same with the bumper there. Lots of chips and scratches around this front end and on top of this fender here. Coming back this midsection. Nice crack in the door there. Lots of little chips and scratches. Pitting on your door handle. Some stuff popping up right here. Your vent window's got a lot of pitting going on. Same with your mirror. All right, let's go ahead and check out the interior again, get her started up, and conclude this video. So we open the door here. Checking that panel. A little weak there, people kicking it, getting in and out. The seal, actually in good shape. On bottom. Looking in your jams. Your carpet on this one's not too bad either. Looks fairly good. Seat's in good shape. A little weak on the headliner in the back. Get it in, start her up. See up under the hood, some of the paint's been flaking off. A little surface rust. Nothing that can't be cleaned up under the hood here. I can hear a little bit of a lifter noise. Probably just needs an adjustment on this one. Runs and drives strong, as you've seen in the video. And look for the detailed pictures. I had to put that light on charge, so we missed the rollover shot. Sorry about that. I do have detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. And it has undercarriage shots as well. Again, I'm having that thing on charge right now. It's probably going to take a few hours to charge up so we can do that extra shot, but I do have the detailed pictures. I'll try to make sure to keep it charged from now on. I've never actually had that problem with that light, so. Make sure to hit subscribe, share, hit like. That helps me out a lot. It keeps me going, keeps me making these videos for you. And I thank you again for watching. MapleMotors.com also has financing and shipping available. And we update every Monday with new inventory. Sometimes we get the cheaper cars, the lower price. Sometimes we have the more high-end stuff. We try to keep a good variety of both. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.